Hey guys, Danielle McCarthy here. Welcome back to another week of my vlog. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to be mindful without meditating. So for those of you who know me, you may know that I'm a really big advocate for mindfulness. I use it a lot in the treatment of a wide range of different concerns with clients, anywhere from depression, anxiety, stress. I use it in trauma as well, so a lot of different issues. However, sometimes there can be this idea that to be mindful, you have to meditate. And I want to talk to you today about how there are actual other ways to be mindful and develop mindfulness without actually meditating. Now, don't get me wrong, I do actually use meditation a lot in order to develop mindfulness for my clients, and I will often set them the task of doing a mindfulness meditation. I believe it's a great structured way to get people to sit down and practice this skill on a daily basis through guided meditation. However, there are some people out there who are like, meditation's not for me and I don't want to do it. And I want to talk about that today because I want to let people know that that's okay, and there are still other ways to be mindful and develop this awesome skill without having to actually sit down and do meditation. So in this video, I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of why we want to be mindful and how it's beneficial. I believe I've covered that elsewhere. Today, I'm really just talking about alternative ways to be mindful or develop mindfulness without meditating. I guess I just want you to remember that mindfulness is about this idea of being in the present moment, okay? And whilst formal meditation is really helpful to do that because it kind of guides you through it, it's that structured way where you're sitting down and actually being in the present moment for that amount of time. And as such, during that moment, you're firing all those important neurons in your brain and developing that skill. However, we can still have this idea of being in the present moment in our day-to-day lives without meditating. And we can bring this idea to, say, daily activities or something that we do on a daily basis and do it in the present moment. And we're still going to be developing this same skill of being mindful. Another way of doing it without meditating is to pick a daily activity. So something that you do every day, maybe it's an activity that you kind of got to do, like brushing your teeth or having a shower or hanging out the washing, but you kind of just do it on autopilot, all right? So you got to do it, but you kind of just go about it, doing it on autopilot, or you might spend your time in the shower brushing your teeth, thinking about all the things you've got to do or what happened that day. And we can kind of bring this idea of mindfulness to this daily activity, all right? The way we do this, or the way I get clients to do it, is to use their senses, so their 5 senses, sight, touch, sound, sight, taste, I think I covered them all then, to bring them to do that activity in the present moment. So say, for example, if they're going to do brushing their teeth, instead of just going about it like mindlessly brushing their teeth, I'd get them to slow the whole activity down, and I'd get them to pay attention using their senses to what do they see, what sights, what colours, what textures, what do they smell, okay? What sensations do they notice in their mouth as they bring the toothpaste close to their mouth to start brushing their teeth? What sensations do they notice as they start brushing their teeth? What do they hear? Okay, so we're using all of our senses to slow this activity down, brushing our teeth, and we're doing it mindfully using our senses. Because when we're paying attention to what we hear, what we see, what we smell, etc., we're in the present moment. That's being mindful. All right, so have a think about, if meditation's not for you, can you think of a daily activity, something that you do every day, you've got to do it. So that's great because it means it's not going to take any more time to do this. You're brushing your teeth anyway, or you're having a shower anyway. Now you're just going to do it mindfully by using your senses. So I hope you found that useful and those tips useful. And for all of those of you out there who are like anti-meditation, don't want to do it, using your senses is a great way of doing it. That's it for this week. Bye for now. See you all next week.